tripod I've got going on here, which is really just the top of my napkin holder, probably isn't going to hold out my for very long, and I have to lean over because I can't tell what my frame is. But I figure that this is safe if I'm leaned over. Here's to hoping. Right, puppy dog? I've got company in between my chair and the wall. And so, I don't know how many people read my, like, follow my blog and then come from my blog to here, or go from here to my blog, or do both, or like, whatever. But in case anybody doesn't know, a couple months ago when I started saying I was going to try vlogging again, which actually has been going better than expected, even though it still hasn't been great, it's still going probably like 10 times better than expected. I have a video that I need to upload. And then there's going to be these, obviously. But yeah, a couple months ago I said that I was trying to find a job because I just graduated, and obviously, as a recent college graduate, you need to find a job because your loans come knocking 6 months later. And actually no, two of mine come a month earlier than they should be coming, but whatever. It's fine, I'll live with it, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have a midlife crisis in that point, but we'll figure it out. I was just like, I'm just gonna show that process because I like vlogging, and I'm not gonna repeat that because I do, it's all true. I like vlogging, I think it's fun, it's pretty cool. It gets you to see, like, the reality of a person's life. And I'm not saying that other vloggers, like, don't show the reality, because they do. But everybody's reality is a different reality. And my reality is, I've just graduated. I'm broke as fuck. I'm trying to find a job. Until now. Let's backtrack, actually. Even further than the 31st of August. A couple months ago, when I made that video saying that I'm going to try vlogging again, I think it was like July, I think it was like my birthday week or something like that. A couple weeks before that, I had phone interviewed with this company in Florida, and that, like most jobs that happen to young people like me, people my age, and jobs and phone interviews, you don't hear back for months, if you even hear back at all. So about like mid-August, I'd say, I emailed back the person I had interviewed with, asking if there was any kind of update, because I had interviewed with him, and he said, oh, I'm going to send you along to somebody else who may be able to use you sooner than January, which is when this job would start. And I was just like, thank you, God. Because like they were like, oh, it doesn't start till January. And I'm like, well, I kind of need something a little more closer to now, because my loans start, and I don't have a job. So after that interview with him, I got a job at Dunkin' Donuts, which is what I've been doing pretty much almost every morning at the butt crack of dawn, which, whatever, that's the one I signed up for. It's guaranteed hours because nobody wants to go in at the butt crack of dawn. Yada, yada, yada. And then I get an email back a couple days later with the other person CC'd on the email that I was supposed to get referred to months ago, saying, oh, I'm CCing, so-and-so, and on this email, we want to set up another phone interview for you to talk directly to him so we can tell you about his department and what the job would entail. And I go, great. Don't hear back for a couple of days. Hear back on, like, Thursday. I'm leaving to go to my boyfriend's in Connecticut to go to a concert. And he goes, a guy emails, can you phone interview tomorrow? And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm in Connecticut. But since it's just a phone interview, I'm not saying no. Boyfriend will have to deal with the fact that I have to do an interview while I'm at his house. So, 31st is the day that I interviewed. I remember it. August 31st. It was the day I went to go see Fall Out Boy at Mohegan Sun with my boyfriend. I've been looking forward to the show for like months. And so I wake up. I set an alarm for 10 o'clock so that I make sure that I'm awake by then. And I am awake earlier than 10 o'clock at that point, because I didn't sleep very well that night for some strange reason. I think I had like reflux or something. But anyways, I get up, do the interview at 11 o'clock. Inside my mom's boyfriend's, like, she calls it her zen room. It's kind of like an office at home inside of, ironically enough, his old bedroom, because he moved into the basement. That's another digression. I do the interview, and then I send him a follow-up. I send him he says that they were going to make a decision pretty quickly. And this was August 31st, so it's a couple days before Labor Day. So I'm expecting not to hear back until like well into the next week because obviously it's Labor Day. People are going away. So I worked on Labor Day. I was at work that morning and I sent them a follow-up email like right before I clocked in and got into work on Labor Day. I figured well, whatever. I was like, I can say enjoy your Labor Day. Hope you had a good weekend and stuff like that. So I sent them the follow-up email thinking if you're interviewing with me, this, that, and the other thing. Response back almost immediately the next day, like first thing in the morning on the Tuesday. And says that he was that they're still in the process of making a decision, but that they're going to get back shortly. I just kicked my dog in the butt because she likes to put her butt right near my feet. So a couple days goes by and then it's Friday the 7th. This is just going to context for how ironic this is. Wake up that day, off from work, go get my paycheck, deposit paycheck, and exchange some of my hordes of $1 bills for like smaller or rather bigger bills, I guess, like that for my tip money. Go to my friend Ari's house, go pick her up, and I said, hey, can we go to the mall? I need to go get some new jeans because I only have a couple pairs of jeans and I've got some gift cards, and maybe we'll just walk around and see what's going on there for a little bit. And so she goes, sure. So I go to the mall, I go to American Eagle, I get 3 pairs of jeans, and so then I also get 2 sweaters because they were really soft. And I was like, oh, these sweaters are so fucking soft. I dig these. I am taking them. Fast forward a couple hours later, we go to Petco. I don't remember if we did literally we didn't do anything else after that. We go to Petco. We went to CVS so I could go get some French onion dip and chips because I had a really bad craving. And then we get to her place and we set up this little doggy gate thing because our friend is moving up here, or rather at this point has already moved up here on like present time, bringing his cat, and we wanted to section off a part of the hallway so that her dog doesn't get into the cat's like stuff, which is common sense. We've just finished setting that up where like she's like putting all the stuff away, and I get an email and I look into my email and it's from the guy that I interviewed with, who is now my boss, and says that they'd love to have me for the position. They'd rather me to start right away, work through Thanksgiving, patches, don't be mad at the baby. Are you done? Anyways, get an email today. We want you to start as soon as possible, work through Thanksgiving, have that month and a half off, and then come back for like the regular time. Your pay is going to be the same. We just want you to start earlier because you said that you know how to do this job. So they go, we want you to start earlier because you know how to log. Do you mind? So long story short, since I keep getting interrupted in just that first freaking portion of the story, I get the job. And it's in Dania Beach, Florida. And I'm so pumped. So the reason why I was applying for jobs down in Florida is because my mom has a friend who's moving into, at this point now, or in present time, moved into a house. And she said that if I had got a job, I could live with her. But then I also have my roommate, Amanda, who obviously you all have seen if you've seen any of my daily vlogs from when I was in college, junior year. Amanda lives in Parkland. And so Amanda's family said that I could also stay with them. So I opted for staying with Amanda's family. I can't believe them. They're letting me stay at their house for like next to nothing. I've offered to pay bills, groceries, electric, yada, yada, yada. And I think they're just like, no, Amanda's so happy. We're so excited for you. You can stay here for nothing. The point of this is to say that I finally got a job, and it is in Florida. And I start on October 1st, which is in literally 3 weeks exactly. I had to go into work on Saturday and give my 2-week notice to my boss. And so my last day of work is on the 26th. Because on the 27th, my mom and I are driving my car down from Massachusetts to Florida. Because obviously I need my vehicle. And it will be cheaper to drive down than it is to pay $800 to ship it down and then pay $300+ bucks per person to get plane tickets down to Florida. Will you be nice to the kitten? I heard that. Are you kidding me? Will you be nice to her? I know. You're not happy. I'm sorry she's being so mean. Now, you done screwed all my lighting up. What are you going to do about that? Are you joking? Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. Anyways, that's the deal. I'm moving to Florida. We leave here on the 27th. I start the 1st. It's going to take 22 hours to drive from here to Parkland. Are you joking? Don't make me spray you with water. So the context behind the growling is that we are fostering that little one that you saw in the clip. We're fostering. Mom is hoping that they forget that we're fostering her and that we just indefinitely keep her because the adoption fee is like ridiculous. But her name is Rhea and she's really cute. And Patches is not happy. Hi, Rhea. Do you want to tell the people that ironically enough we got you the day after I found out I'm getting the job? If I could take her, I would. In a heartbeat. I would take her with me. She loves me. If I go down there, she follows me everywhere. She's so cute. She is not happy. Although, honestly, this is progress. This is progress. Actually, they were both standing together on that top step over there earlier. Like, nose to nose with each other. And she was just doing this, but she wasn't attacking her. Oh, Rhea, I'm sorry, Patches is dumb. So I think she's like 4 months old for the people who are probably going to end up asking. I think Patches is like, Patches, how old are you? Like 5 or 6 or something? I think you're the same age as Tyler, because we got Tyler. No, we already had you before we got Tyler, so yours like 6. 6 or 7? I think. But, yeah, it's been a war zone up here ever since she came home, and it's not her fault, it's just Patches be nice. So yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm moving to Florida. We got a bunch of shit to do, and I want to vlog the whole spiel, if I remember. Oh my god, the cat is trying. She wants to... Patches! Kitten wants my lens. My lens clip. I have the lens clip on this camera, and Kitten wants my lens clip, and she's coming closer and closer, and Patches is not having any of it. Do I need to start spraying you until you're nice to her? Let me know if you guys have 2 cats. They're both girls, which is probably it. Patch is. They're both girls, which is why she's not fond of her. I mean, the baby doesn't... Ah! Hey! Stop it. Rhea. Rhea. There is a scratching post right here. Patch is. Do I need to start spraying you until you're nice? That's a yes. Anyways, while World War Cat is going on in the hallway, I keep meaning to say things and I keep forgetting. I am bringing the sweaters I bought the other day because they're not like heavy sweaters, but they're just soft, and I might be in a building that's air conditioned, and it does get down to like 60s and stuff in Florida, which is what it is today, and I'm in long sleeves. So yeah, it is 1:15 and I have an appointment at 1:30, so I have to go. So I have animals following me. And on my list of things to do today was to dig through the attic and get out my computer box. And then get out my printer. I'm out of breath because I came all the way upstairs, realized I forgot the camera, and then went back down. But now that I have my camera, we go and dig in through the attic to find my box and my printer. And then I have to take apart my desktop and put it away.
Oh, life ain't a ding-dong. If I could take you up in boom, boom, boosh, boom, boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Ain't a ding-dong. Plans would come true. Ain't a ding-dong. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
That was like stupidly difficult. Like, I mean, it probably would have been okay if I had remembered like what phone piece went where. But still, I forgot about the power cord. I'll roll that up and put that and stick that in on top. That was so difficult for no reason. Apple, what the fuck? I had to go to a YouTube channel for senior citizens to figure out how to wrap that thing up. I'm gonna go comment on that video and be like, I'm 23 and I couldn't figure it out, thanks. Ugh, that was so difficult, but it's done. The reason why we're not shipping it down is because it costs more than my own life, and this is the biggest thing I have. Is this? It's really sad. When the biggest thing I own is literally a 27-inch iMac and not like a TV or a bed or anything. I don't need to bring a bed because I don't need to bring a bed because Amanda's family said that I don't have to, so I'm not bringing a bed. But we're just rather drive it down because we don't want to. One, we don't want to have to pay to ship it. Two, I don't trust anybody to ship it, so it's coming down with me. It's 5 years old. It runs like it's brand new. So it's coming with me. And if I have to use it on the floor, if they don't have a desk or bureau for me to put it on, then I will use it on the floor.